Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. Allow me to reword that. Are you miserable? That you're as of now not together, that you're separated from. We'll constantly be music together. She dresses precisely like me. I get your number. I'm hitched for genuine gracious damn. So Kanye West's new spouse, Bianca. Tactile just sent the web into a province of shock when she emerged and uncovered Kanye for controlling her Bianca, and Kanye got hitched last year, and it seems as though she struggles in the marriage set. And she only straight up uncovered Kanye for being harmful and manipulative towards her. Is she truly going to petition for legal separation? Kanye West purportedly has a severe arrangement of rules for Bianca to keep, so purportedly he has told her that she can't talk in open, which I feel like looks at on the grounds that I've not seen any clasps of her talking freely with Kanye. Asked, and that she needs to wear what he chooses for her to wear. So in this time of separation, it seems as though Kanye West is going to get hauled to the separation courts for the second time in 2 years on the grounds that the roads are saying that his subsequent marriage has raised a ruckus around town. Obviously, his second spouse, Bianca Tangible, has had enough of his controlling ways, and she needs out now. Bianca has been assuming the role of the ideal wife to Kanye for nearly 12 months, yet insider data proposes that she's genuinely pondering tapping out in light of the fact that the marriage has gotten poisonous. On the off chance that this is valid, this looming divorce isn't precisely a shock or for fans, since no one anticipated that the marriage should endure forever. Yet not just that many individuals are astounded that the marriage endured this long. In any case, it's not like fans were loathing on them or any such thing, yet the entire situation appeared to be a piece well sketchy. Kanye was proclaiming his undying adoration for his ex Kim Kardashian and discussing how he would have rather not gotten separated and all of that. And before we know it, he got hitched furtively to Bianca. From the outset, fans thought perhaps he was involving Bianca as some kind of vengeance plot against Kim in light of the fact that she gives Kim Kardashian trick. However, they've been together for around 10 months currently now. Like I said, the marriage emitted unusual energies all along. In light of the fact that it happened not long after Kanye had been going on a few tirades that individuals took as being hostile to Semitic, the thing about me and Adidas is like I could in a real sense say hostile to Semitic. And they can't drop me. I could express enemy of Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me now. Hollywood basically can. So after that significant discussion, and he wound up losing his extremely rich person status, it was such a chaotic circumstance that he disappeared from the public eye for half a month. And we as a whole calculated that he planned to require some investment to lick his little injuries. However, at that point, out of the no place, he re-emerged with Bianca, whom he had covertly hitched when he was away. They were spotted on dates doing that large number of 2 or 3 things that you'd anticipate now. What truly had everyone befuddled was the way that the marriage was so secret. Kanye isn't precisely known for keeping things on the low. However, this was an unheard of degree of mystery for him, yet shockingly no one in Kanye or Bianca's inward circle had any hint about their relationship or looming nuptials. They figured out something similar way most of us did by means of those viral pictures that hit the web. It is safe to say they were similarly, basically, as stunned as most of us. For instance, a source uncovered that the Kardashians had no clue about that sort of thing. The source said the family isn't accepting this as a marriage yet. They don't have any idea what it is. They don't know whether it's a PR stunt. They are standing by to check whether he petitions for papers. They are anxious since, supposing that it's genuine, she would be in the kids' lives. However, assuming you felt that that was stunning that Kanye didn't give the Kardashians a heads up about his new marriage, that is not the most obviously terrible piece of it, since there's something else too. It just so happens no one in Bianca's circle realizes that she was getting hitched. Her folks didn't realize that she was getting hitched. It was that large of a mystery. Now various sources have attempted to shield Kanye's choice to keep things secret, saying Yippee has been a superstar for a considerable length of time and counting. And his most memorable marriage was to somebody who lives nearly all day before a camera. Bianca and Yippee have an entirely unexpected energy. They are exceptionally private, extremely friendly, and completely dedicated to one another. I think the two of them appreciate cutting out time that is only for them, yet individuals were not getting it, since a contrast between his being private and being confidential, and this was a straight-up secret, which was only sort of strange for Kanye. It was right now that we began to see a few reports about how wonderful things were for Kanye and Bianca soon. Sources began saying stuff like Kanye West's new spouse, Bianca Tactile, manages everything counting his everyday timetable and manages all of his business undertakings. One more insider addressed US week by week and made statements couldn't be better for Kanye and Bianca, and they're doing astonishing. Kanye feels like he at last met somebody who really gets him and loves him for the individual he is. Bianca praises Kanye on such countless levels, and he appreciates and regards her perspectives. She truly keeps him grounded, and he's feeling far improved than at any other time. As a matter of fact, 2 or 3 months prior, there were reports that they had previously were prepared to take things to a higher level by having children and beginning their own little family. I mean, they have been found pressing on the PDA in public, however. Like they say, all that sparkles isn't gold, and Bianca is the ideal portrayal of that, on the grounds that, as per new reports, apparently Bianca struggles away from plain view. Turns out that their marriage isn't quite so wonderful as we've been persuaded to think, in light of the fact that Kanye has been controlling Bianca and attempting to shape her into Kim. Adaptation 2.0. And could we at any point, if it's not too much trouble, get into her closet, and her fascinating style pieces currently haven't arrived to toss shade or any such thing yet. The fans have rushed to bring up that Kanye has been pursuing some fairly unique design decisions with regards to her closet. Take for model, before she wedded Kanye, she used to dress like this, yet when Kanye came into the image, she began dressing like this. Certain individuals find it somewhat strange. Now, don't get me wrong, Bianca's a dazzling lady, and she can pull off pretty much everything, except I surmise fans simply need to see her in some normal garments for once. On the off chance that you get my meaning, yet as awful as that sounds, that just so happens the circumstance is more terrible than we naturally suspected, on the grounds that, as per Bianca's companions, Kanye has essentially distanced her from everybody in her life. One of her companions addressed day-to-day mail, saying Bianca is stuck and her companions are attempting to save her. However, nobody can due to the barricades Kanye has set up around her. Everybody is very concerned. This isn't what her identity is. She's an extraordinarily straightforward and vivacious individual who was never one to keep her mouth shut. Listen, not him having her on a gag request purportedly. I surmise that could make sense of why she's been so hesitant to talk in this video of her that we viral 2 or 3 months prior. A couple of short I need to see. Definitely I get your number. I'm hitched. Goodness damn. I mean, it's the main video we have of her talking, and we currently realize the reason why. No, I won't lie, she appears like a truly sweet individual, and it's miserable that she's in this present circumstance, yet some way or another that is not the most obviously awful of it, on the grounds that few news sources have shouted out about Kanye and how he treats her, and it doesn't precisely seem like things are going well overall. So sources asserted that Kanye has been programming Bianca, and she is currently completely under his control. The source said Kanye has set a ton of rules for Bianca, which incorporates never talk and wear what he believes her should wear. Well, this surely makes sense of that large number of peculiar outfits. However, some way or another, that is not even the most obviously terrible part. Pretty much this, since it deteriorates. The source likewise added she is additionally expected to eat specific food things and to resolve despite that. A fact that Kanye doesn't figure out. He has had the option to control Tactile totally, on the grounds that he supposedly persuaded her that they are regal. She has no psyche of her own any longer. So more or less, Kanye is by all accounts making major decisions in Bianca's day-to-day existence, from her eating regimen to where she goes. Everything is certainly a wild circumstance. And as per a source, Bianca's companions are endeavoring to assist her break with liberating from his control. They've been worried about how terrible his control has gotten, and the things were going from terrible to more regrettable. Another insider guaranteed that Bianca was reluctant to leave from the beginning, since she was persuaded that her